what's your name?
Yeah, Ritika Pandey.
Well, Miss Ritika, what do you think about that EVM or ballot paper? According to you, which is better option to hold the election, EVM or ballot paper? So what do you say about that?
I think that ballot paper is better option for whole election.
Why? Can you please tell me that you said like that ballot paper is much better than EVM?
Because ma'am, ballot paper is simple way to hold the election, and ma'am, illiterate people can cast their vote easily. And ma'am, if I talk about EVM, then if you know that ma'am, suddenly EVM machine will damage, then at that time that person they cast their vote through EVM machine, that is rejected. But it is not happening in ballot paper. That's why I'm saying like that ballot paper is better option for whole election.
Okay, ma'am, but you know about that ballot paper. In ballot papers, lots of lots of vote will not be counted. Like if the old man, if we talk about the old man, then if the old man not proper stamp the papers, then that vote will be not the counted. And you know that the best disadvantage of the ballot paper is that, I mean to say that, but if you elections would be done with ballot papers, then you need for paper, and paper will come from trees. And you know that in India's pollution is to increases, and to say this population will also be increases day by day. So if you cut the trees, then it is a very, very bad for us. Like its oxygen problems are increases. So what do you say about that?
I know, ma'am, ballot paper is made by trees, and there are lots of trees. We lost a lots of trees if we choose a ballot paper. But you also know that, ma'am, in school life, every student write something. They only use a copy and paper. At that time, also trees we lost the tree. Then what is wrong in it in ballot paper?
Okay, miss, but you know about that. What do you say about that? Not those vote will not be counted. What do you say about that?
What are you? Please repeat again.
I mean, want to say that those vote will not be counted. Like if the old man will not stamp proper way, then that vote will be not counted. So what do you say about that?
But you know, ma'am, I also say that if peoples are choose the EVM machine, at that time EVM machine will damage. Then at that time every vote will rejected. At that time, what are you saying? What would you do at that time?
But you know, ma'am, such types of case will not happen.
What are you saying?
I mean, trying to say that such types of case will not happen to EVM machine will be damaged. And if firstly,
how can you say that? How can you say that?
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Listen me.
Firstly, you know that, ma'am, EVM machine only served by battery, and if battery is damaged, suddenly battery is damaged, then also EVM machine is damaged.
Yeah, ma'am. But before election, every topmost engineer firstly check. Then after election should be done.
But it is not necessary when EVM machine is damaged.
Yes,
ma'am, suddenly if vote will be hosted by people, and suddenly if that EVM machine is damaged, at that time it is very bad. It is very bad for everyone.
What's your name?
This is Vikas from Speakwell.
Well, Mr. Vikas, what do you think about that EVM or ballot paper? According to you, which is better option to hold the election, EVM or ballot paper?
I would prepare EVM is but much better than election.
Why? Can you please tell me that EVM is much better than ballot paper? You know about that EVM. You know that EVM is just like a machine, and machine is doing for the electronic things, and electronic have no proper, to say that warranty. They don't damage if they blasted that time, and it is dangerous for the such types of human. They are available there, and you know that in ballot paper, on the other hand, you see ballot paper, then through the ballot paper you can elections would be done for the easy way. So what do you say about that?
But you know, ma'am, all development country use the EVM, like as Brazil, America, and second largest country, our India, is the use of EVM machine. Because EVM machine is lots of profit. Like as suppose that if you use the EVM machine, then the faster declare result. And you know, ma'am, suppose that if you use the ballot paper, then one person cast the vote and ballot paper, then don't properly the thumb, then the vote is lost. But if I talk about EVM, then EVM is in this type not problem. Like as one person cost of vote in a EVM machine, then click a button, then
Yes,
cost go to BJP, I mean bicycle, so many more, and easily go to I mean bicycle. So that's why I can say that EVM is most option.
Okay, Mr. But don't you think that you know that about the ballot paper? You know, ballot papers, through the ballot paper, elections should be done very easy way. And no, if any person, we are talking about the rural area, then you know that in rural area, everybody know that how to cast the vote through the ballot papers. But you know that in rural area people have no much information about the EVM. That EVM, how to cast the vote through the EVM. So what do you say about that?
But you know, ma'am, in these times, all people is educated person. So
Yes,
I mean,
yes, yes.
I talk about a rural area. Rural area is election by EVM machine.
Yes,
Then
yes, yes.
all people goes to go to cast the vote and click the button. So I mean, it is a comfortable. But if I talk about a ballot paper, all people go to cast the vote, then I mean uncomfortable, because like there are so many more problems, like suppose that one person's cast the vote and don't properly the thumb, and this person vote is lost.
Yes,
So I mean I think that in these types of problem, like don't properly catch the thumb, then thumb, in this lots of problem, but EVM must help. So I can say that EVM is much better than a ballot paper.
Okay, thank you. Hey, handsome. May I know what's your name?
Yeah, myself Raj.
Well, Mr. Raj, what do you think about that EVM or ballot paper? According to you, which is better option to hold the election, EVM or ballot paper? So, what do you think about that?
As soon as I'm concerned with this, then from the corner of my mind, I think that EVM machine is better option to hold the election.
Why? Can you please tell me that you think like that EVM is much better than ballot paper?
Yeah, I can say that I have a couple reason behind it. So let's me explain. As you already know that if you are going to use the EVM machine to hold the election, then there is no any kind of manipulated or tempered by any person, and it will really helpful for all government. And so I strongly feel that EVM machine is better option to hold the election. And apart from this, if I talk about the profit of
Yes,
EVM
yes,
machine
yes.
for us, then as you already know that time is more important for us. And if any government hold the election with EVM machine, then they will save their time, and they will declare the result very fastly as compared to ballot paper. So with such kind of point, I can prove that EVM machine is far better compared than the ballot paper.
Okay, Mister, but you know about that, you said that EVM is much better than ballot
Yeah,
paper.
yeah.
So could you please tell me why not other country use the to say this EVM machine?
But
you know that
don't you
no,
think that, ma'am,
listen me,
listen.
Mister. Then after you saying like
I'm
this,
getting what
you
you're
know
trying to
about that,
say.
you know about that America, Netherlands, Germany.
Yeah.
They use such type of country. They use the EVM. Not EVM machine. They use to ballot paper, and they such types of country. That country is a too developed country.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
why are you feel like that?
But don't you think that in this time you are living in the India?
Then I know that.
The BJP
I know that.
please
I
tell me?
know that I
Can you
live
please
in.
tell-
I know that I live in India, but
Yeah.
you know about that. We are talking about the whole over the world. What
Yes,
is
yes.
better?
Yeah.
And
Don't you
America,
think- listen to me,
Netherlands,
listen to what I'm
Japan
trying
is
to
such
say
a
that.
country use in
Yeah.
come in the
Yes.
world, not out of world.
Yeah, don't you think that Brazil and Japan, so and apart from this country, most of the country use the EVM machine to hold the election.
Okay,
And why the BJP government choose these things?
Mister. Okay.
Only you give me the answer of my question once.
I want to
Yes.
tell you, I give the answer. You know about that Brazil and Japan, this country use the EVM,
Yes.
it says EVM machine.
Yeah, to hold
But
the
you know about you are already know that because you are so educated person, then you are already know that America is a very developed country for whole the world.
Yeah.
So and that country use the to say this ballot paper that country is too developed compare than Brazil, compare than Japan, compare than China, India. That
But
country is
I
too
know that-
developed.
But I know that America is a developed country as compared to
Not
so many
only
more
developed,
countries.
that developed is the whole over the world.
Yes, and also Brazil and Japan and so many more country is developed, and they use the EVM machine to hold the election. As you already know that if the person who are going to use the EVM machine, then they will absolutely save their time, and they won't
Okay,
do any wrong
mister.
work in it.
Okay. So please, could you,
Listen. What's wrong in it?
I also want to tell you. If,
What's wrong in it? Please
then
tell
what's
me.
wrong in ballot paper? What's wrong in ballot
Yes,
paper?
listen. What's wrong? As you already know that if you are going to use the EVM machine to hold the ballot paper to hold the election, then as you know that you will have to quote a lot of tree. It means that it means that your environment will be go in loss. Then absolutely it will be then you can have to face a lot of problem that time. Yes, then I can say that ballot paper is not better as compared to EVM.
Yes. Thank you for giving me amazing words.